So yeah, with this car, I got 47,000 miles on it. The car's been overall good. It's not a car for like a young kid that doesn't know how to keep up with maintenance. You have to check the oil, and you definitely got to check the engine coolant. So it's engine coolant almost not every time I drive it, but a good majority of the time. You got to check those. Some of these cars have porous blocks, and you know you'll go dry on coolant. But also, I don't know, this is you got. Also, you gotta. The main thing you gotta look at is the belts. The belts on these cars kind of snap, but there is an indication mark. So if you keep track of your indication mark on the belt, you shouldn't have a problem. Once it starts to go to the right or whatever, then you know you need a new belt. I will go with a gate belt. You know, and as soon as you do that, it's pretty much good. The belts usually last probably like 40,000 miles. I would start checking them at 20,000 miles, but and other than that, turbo wise, make sure you guys do 5W30 full synthetic, not the dealer recommended 020, because it's very thin and it goes past the seals and the turbos, and once the turbos get, I guess, the excessive oil or whatever, that's when the turbos start messing up and blowing and stuff like that. That 5W30 is a thicker oil. I use AMSOIL 5W30 full synthetic, and it works great. You know, as long as the car is heated up, you know, 160 degrees or whatever, you're good. You know what I'm saying? So that's the most important part of this car. A lot of guys use 020 and they beat on the car, especially tuned cars. A tuned car, you got to have 5W30 full synthetic. 020 is, especially in the summertime, it's super thin. So 5W30, check your belt, and check your coolant and your oil levels, and you're good. You know, the car has been great. You know, I upgraded my AMS fuel pump. I don't know if I mentioned that in the walk around. AMS fuel pump, which is, I guess, a Walboro 450. But other than that, the car died on me when I changed that out because I messed up the fuel line, so that was my fault. But yeah, AMS fuel pump, E30. Yeah, the car's pushing about 480 wheel horsepower ish. So I mean, it's a great car. You know, I have no problems with it. So yeah, it's quick. It's faster than most Mustangs, even a full E85 or all of them really. But you know, keeps up with, and it surprises a lot of people. So that's my take on the car. It's been a good car. Hasn't really left me stranded, nothing like that. Just keep up with your maintenance. It's a great car. So if you think about getting one, hop on one. Got any questions, hit me up on Instagram. So this is my Q50. It's a little dirty right now, but I'll just go over some of the things I have done to it. I'll just start with the rims. I forgot what the rim name is. Verdes. Car's a little dirty. It's wintertime. But so I had to get new tires. Because something happened with I don't have camber plates or camber arms, and somebody didn't do my toe right when I got it adjusted. So I got these Mbrp tires. It's a rear-wheel drive car, so I don't really care about the front tires too much. But Boost in Motion told me about those Mbrp tires. It's a cheap tire. The back, I have Continental Extreme Contacts, which are good, especially for anything above 55 degrees. They hook very well, and they last a while. I did change out my rotors, painted my calipers and stuff like that, just to make it, you know, pop a little bit more. So I do have a frozen boost heat exchanger front mount. I do like the front mount look on the car, so it is a turbo car. I want to set myself apart from the 3.7s and stuff like that. You see those all the time. So when you see this, you know what I'm saying, you already know what it is. So that's probably I love the look of it. I did keep the stock heat exchanger also, so it's a dual setup. I did wrap this in black, which I'm gonna do the carbon fiber one. It's already like kind of ripping, so I'm gonna do the carbon fiber one. That's like $100, so I'm gonna do that. That's really it for the front. Obviously, it is lowered. It's lowered on RSR springs, not the super downs, but just the regular downs, which I think is low enough, especially in the rear. The rear is like really getting there, so that's as low as you want to go, especially for a daily car. I have a M3 spoiler, which I think is pretty cool. Definitely accents to the body lines. And I did do the Mbrp exhaust, 3-inch Mbrp exhaust with custom true dual setup, which means I cut the X pipe out and made a true dual, and I put two I think 18-inch resonators on there. Take out that rasp, and to me, it's the best sounding exhaust you can get for the car. You just have to modify it a little bit. I am tuned on 93, and yeah, shout out to my tuner. And I also am being tuned on E30 mix. So E30 mix, right now the car makes about 450 wheel horsepower. And also, yeah, so I got the True Dual Mbrp exhaust, and I have AMS downpipes, 3-inch downpipes. So yeah, so right now I'm about 450 wheel horsepower. E30, I'll be probably about 480 wheel horsepower, and 500 foot-pounds of torque. So I mean, that's pretty stout for a car like this. You're already beating Scat Packs, and on E30 you should be able to beat a stock Hellcat. So it's a great looking car, fantastic looking car. I love to drive it. I had a Mustang before, 2015 6-speed performance pack. This beats that all day, and plus you have 4 doors for more horse. So yeah, it's just a great car. I mean, so future plans, I'm gonna keep the stock intakes right now. Stock intakes work very good on this car. Only thing I'm gonna do, I'm probably gonna do, I'll do pure stage 2 turbos before I do full E85. They haven't came out with fuel rails for this car, and with pure E85, I mean, they have little issues. Obviously, it's corrosive, number one. Then number two, stuff really goes wrong, I think, with these cars with full E85 on a daily. So fuel rail will help out a lot with injectors. But I'll probably just do a 93 tune, honestly, E30 mix with pure stage 2 turbos, and I'll probably be 600 wheel horsepower, which is enough for this car. I mean, it's a rear-wheel drive car. The guys that are all-wheel drive, they have great times or whatever. Rear-wheel drive is, especially first gear. I mean, it's you have to really know how to drive this car. I floored it in first gear. Luckily, I had to put a lot of steering input to keep it straight. But it's fun. I like rear-wheel drive, especially in the South. Obviously, it'll probably be a lot more fun, all-wheel drive, but from digs. But from road racing, it's pretty good. I'll probably throw a drag pack on here. So the plans for 2022 is probably pure stage 2 turbos and a nice drag pack setup for the rear Mickey Thompson's, probably street tires. That'll be about it. 600 wheel horsepower is kind of my goal with the car, and keep E30, and I probably won't do E85 like I said, unless I probably get another car. But yeah, I mean, it's a great car. I mean, it's a head turner. I did slight modifications, tasteful modifications. If I do a wrap, it'll probably be a Nardo gray wrap. And yeah, but that's my car. If you guys got any questions, hit me up. Facebook, Instagram will be in the description, and hopefully have more races coming up on the channel. So yeah, shout out to Boost in Motion and people with the good content. So yeah, hit me up. See ya.